compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Hokies will kick this away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
A tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Zips it down the middle. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try a pass here, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, number 48.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. Past the touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Yes, first down yardage at the 46.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And this time it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Hart. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And now the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Throw to the running back in the flat. Jukes to get past a man. Powering through the defender. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Designed quarterback run. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Rice. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open.
And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Ball handed off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Had the big play to start the drive, but now, two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Hand off to the back. Lights off the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's wide open, pulls it in. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. QB keeper all the way. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. A nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. On first and 10, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with... return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find...
Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hokies. And the route is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
34, Georgia Tech, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Valkassoon. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort. It's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And it's caught across the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this.
This defense looks clearly worn down.
The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it's caught! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking for a man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Virginia Tech, 34. Georgia Tech, 13.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to kick off.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They connect for 6. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
41. Georgia Tech, 13.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass is caught. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the pack's got to stay in bounds because, remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in.
Touchdown, Hokies. They continue to roll up the score.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Number 20 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's hard. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here's the second down play.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Georgia Tech, 27.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
And there's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to pass this time. The pass rush closing in. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out.